Hello, everybody. This is Ed, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Locked In, where we're going to talk about Big Brother, the events that have happened in the last week, uh, also the events of what happened last night, and we're going to also throw in spoilers with live feed takes and our predictions going forward. I guess we'll start with the introduction of our panelists, and we'll dive right into our analysis of what we think is going on, who we like, who we don't like, what we see going forward, and anything else that comes to mind. So let me go ahead and introduce my co-host, Lisa. Lisa.
Hey guys, happy Friday.
D.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our new show.
Let's go, Colleen.
And that's
All right.
Colleen.
Yeah. How are
Hey
you, ma'am?
everyone. It's been a crazy fun week, so looking forward to talk about it.
All right. So let's talk about it. We've had a crazy fun week. We last spoke about Vince winning the HOH, and we were talking about his nominees, what he was going to do, and how his week went. Let me pass it over to D. D, maybe you have some thoughts about how the week went, Vince's HOH, his nominees, and what you thought of the week.
Well, you had to pick three people at the beginning. So you went for Zay, Amy, and Ashley. And then there was a veto competition, and Ashley was the winner. Now, he had to be forced to pick another person, which the person that he likes the most in the house volunteered for the block. And unfortunately for her, she got picked to replace Ashley. Then the competition to go in the arena had the three of them to go in the arena, and the big winner was Kelly. And by default, there was two people left on the block, and everyone had to vote for them. And that's when the drama started. And it was almost a split vote, but Zaya was voted out of the house.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Events
let's
pretty much this week.
So yes, we had Zaya voted out of the house. Meow, what do you have to say about our first evictee?
Well, I for one am happy that he was voted out. He was, in my opinion, like the no-brainer for everyone. Like you want to get the comp beasts out of the way first for the other house gets to have a chance of winning comps in the future. And yeah, I am still not quite over Kelly volunteering herself. And honestly, if she didn't win that a blockbuster, I almost say arena, still used to the last year, I feel like she was a hair away from going home. So she really needed that. And yeah, so that sealed Zay's fate.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Lisa. Do you have anything to add to that?
Well, we can rewind a bit to Vince nominating Kelly. Did we talk about that last time?
Well, let's pull up. Well, let's talk about that then. We had Ashley pull herself off the block with the veto.
Mm-hmm.
And, when she did that, the renom ended up being Vince's number one, supposed number one.
Yeah, and
which was Kelly, to her surprise. But was it? I thought she nominated herself to go up.
Yeah, she definitely did that, and then denied it. But she definitely did that. Also, there was a slight chance. Well, at least I think Jimmy and Keanu thought there was a chance that Jimmy or Keanu would go up as well. With all that drama.
Who are we talking about now? Sorry.
I was just bringing up the feud between Jimmy and Keanu.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, that was a highlight of the week.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Only a
So-
highlight to them two, though, I think.
Well,
Mhm.
Keanu went up there to say that he wanted Jimmy to be going on the block
Yeah.
as a replacement nominee, and then I guess Jimmy found out, and then he did versa. He went around and asked for the same thing.
Oh yeah. All
And-
day long.
And lucky for Keanu, what's her name? Rachel went to his help, went upstairs to Vince and convinced him not to put Keanu up, to keep it, with Kelly, that you
Yeah.
don't put too much blood on your hands. So he decided to go with Kelly. And I don't know why she's so surprised, but she is. The number one rule in Big Brother: do not put yourself on the block. The idea is to make it to the end without touching the block.
What was that, Pooch? What?
Yeah, I think I heard him in the backyard. I
Almost
think
keeping
he's
herself
still. I think he's still tied up. You should untie Pooch now.
Oh yeah, right. He's still probably mad today.
Yeah,
Now, the thing is, though, is that this worked out for Kelly. I mean, she won her competition. She got
Yeah.
herself off the block.
Mhm.
Does that mean anything to anybody?
Well, first of all,
Still a dumb move?
let's talk about the
Does it
competition.
throw off suspicion?
All three players were standing there, and there was three screens and scrambled words. And the only person that actually paid attention to the scrambled words was Kelly, and she was really quick. It was really fast, and then the crown it is, and then she won the competition.
I mean, to be fair, I'm sure that all of them were paying attention, but like Kelly, I don't know, she got it so fast. Like it was over
Yes.
before we even
Yeah.
knew it. So definitely props to her for that. Like getting those scramble words so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something.
She redeemed herself, by winning.
I just don't know. I think she's less like she's not people's target. Let's just say that because
Yeah.
she could be an easy pawn, but they know she has a good chance of winning. So that's also a way to bring it to her. Like, oh, don't worry, you'll just win the BB Blockbuster, get yourself off again. But I still think she kind of left a bad taste in people's mouths last week.
Hmm.
Also, she did not vote for the way she was supposed to. She was supposed to keep Amy, but she
That's
didn't.
true.
Chose
Yeah,
not
that's
to.
not gonna help her at all. And I feel
Yeah.
like Lisa said, like she's gonna be the de facto pawn. And if like the kind of like, oh, if she goes and nobody really cares, and I don't know how far she's gonna make it because with how the fluid it is, especially with the AI arena, like
Hmm.
yeah, it's a pawn that will easily go home.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when it comes to the vote, there's a lot of people that actually voted differently at the last minute. For example, Will's one of them. I
Yeah.
guess he was scared of saying that the vote's not going to happen, so he changed his vote
Who
to
scared him?
keep Zia. Oh, it's Zach. That's what
Zach
he's telling. Yeah,
Okay.
he said he doesn't have the vote. She doesn't have the vote to stay, so he changed his vote to the other
Who
one.
did Zach vote for?
Who? You mean Amy?
Zach was pretty emotional, and he talked Willie into
Zach
not
Zach
voting
voted to
for
keep Zaya for sure.
because
you
Zach
know.
was bawling his eyes out, bro.
Adrian
Yes,
voted to
he
keep.
was.
I
Yes,
don't
he
even
was.
know what that was, but yeah, Zach embarrassed himself on national television.
And the
I'll go to
Cowboys.
the defense of Zach though. Like
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, like, yeah, bros being bros, but like, I would imagine that in a way, like, Zach and Zay, probably Zach sees himself as a comp beast, like as someone that like has the physical prowess to win and stuff. Like he had his whole spiel about like, oh, floaters, I'm gonna take out all the floaters because only comp beasts can be here. So I think that the fact that Zay, not only did he lose despite having that aura of being a competitor to Kelly, who he probably would consider a floater, and was then booted out of the house. It's a mix of like, damn, this guy we could have worked together, we could have gone far, but it's also like almost ominously like this could be me in the future. So I would say that like the crying was definitely a mix of like, I'm gonna miss Zay in the house, both like game wise but personal wise, but also like, yikes, this hits close to home because that could be me. So
Yeah.
I feel like it was a mix of all of those emotions, and
I
men
see.
are allowed to cry. Anyways,
I'm not saying that, but do you think it'll get worse as he gets to know these people even more? Do you think that he'll drop to his knees in the second week?
no,
And then maybe
I
have
think
to
it really
declare
depends on who it
in the
is. Like
third
maybe
week?
he's gonna cry if maybe Lauren goes or something, but
I'm sorry, I couldn't hold that back. You know,
But-
Lauren's not going to cry when he goes home.
Just
yeah,
saying.
no, ahead in the game, at least I
Poor
think.
guy.
Yep.
I think
Okay.
I think he might have cried also because he got surprised by the vote. I think he was expecting tighter, like a tight vote, like that someone's gonna break the tie.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
see.
They
Yeah,
did talk
that
It
about
got him,
that.
it got him stressed out because he figured out, oh, I went on the wrong side. Now I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
Now,
Well,
did
people
I
expected
misunderstand?
him to vote like that, so
Well, did I misunderstand you, D? Didn't you say that Zach talked Willie into not voting for Zay?
No, you were supposed to vote, right? But some
Yeah.
people are always saying that it's going to be a tie, and you need all the votes to be a tie, so the other guy will break the tie. But it didn't even happen that way. It was completely different. The vote was higher than it's supposed to be, and I think he got caught off guard on that.
Well, no. I mean, he was definitely emotional. It was.
Yeah. Well, it's
Uh,
two ways. Emotional, emotional, like, oh, I'm scared because now I'm not on the right side.
and I would have thought he was counting on Willie's vote to stay. I was thinking he would have counted on Riley's vote to stay, but he didn't.
yeah, like Riley was part of the undoing, and do we know for sure why Riley did that? Like, was it like 100% confirmed that it was because of his kind of like crush on Christine?
You know, that doesn't that wouldn't surprise me if that was true.
No, the vote was surprising for me.
It's Catherine's. He has a big crush on Catherine. And he
Yeah,
says,
Catherine. I was thinking Catherine.
Catherine was going to do it. He says, I'll do anything for you, baby.
Well, he's basically not the only one saying that because we've got Riley saying the same thing. Catherine must feel super special.
He's the best. Come on, he's the best choice, right? And he's the best choice. He's got a lasso, right?
I just wonder how Catherine feels about any of these guys.
Yeah,
me too.
I don't know. It's hard to know. She's playing it close to the chest.
I think the fact that she works like in customer service, like at her restaurant, like I'm sure she has a lot of experience with like customers and guys like hitting on her or like having to deal with people like that. So I think that's part of why it's so hard to read her, because she keeps like her true emotions inside and just like goes along with it. Like, yeah, you can talk. Yeah, I'll just nod and pretend to agree.
Well, what do you guys think about Riley's sort of just going all in with her? Like, oh, I'll sort of just do anything for you. It's you and me. We're to the end, you know? Like, it's only been how many days?
Woman's power. Woman's power is never going to change.
Cow. And Catherine's just kind of chuckling. Good Lord.
Hey, the
If a guy
girl
did
rang
that
his
to
bell.
me, I think I'd be a little creeped out if a guy did that to me. It's like,
I mean, is
I mean,
that true though, or is
yeah.
behaving
I'm
like
in
that?
love. It's day 9.
No, just it's you know, she got him under a
Hey,
spell. You know, either it's gonna
hey,
be a
right?
real thing, a real love between those two, or it's gonna be like he's gonna use them till the end.
Yeah. Hey, right. Riley feels what he feels. As far as I know, we haven't gotten to Catherine yet, but as far as Catherine, it's for me, it's either one of two things. Either she's playing some masterclass game quietly and she knows what she's doing or whatever and has got a game plan, or it's just that she's gonna, I hate to use that word, sort of float and see where everybody's landing. She don't want to commit. And I hope she's not going to be this I don't want to commit person for the next whatever weeks. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, at least she does. She start to do something.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
Well,
been
that's true.
hiding, and
What
no
that
one
is?
see her
What is
doing
that?
anything. And finally, she came out, and I'm like, we could actually say her name. And it took 4 episodes.
I know. Well, actually, though, what if you know, sort of playing as she's been playing so far, you know, I have a feeling it's going to bode well. You know, if it keeps her off the block. See, a lot of people are just like their main goal is to just not be on the block, and the best way to do that is just sort of be somebody no one's talking about, and then
Yeah.
you're on the block.
Of course. Of course.
It's a great way to play for some.
Wasn't she the one that confronted Ashley about the 2-hour shower saga?
She
Yes.
was, yeah.
Yeah, she made.
I was
She made
shocked.
I suppose that is her claim to fame.
Right? I was shocked that she did.
yeah, she made kind of a, you know, what you might call a snotty comment, the way she did it. Yeah. And
With all those
so we'll
people in
see.
the
Yeah.
room too. I didn't think she would do that.
Yeah,
Now
me either. I didn't
let's
picture
It
that.
was, according to a lot of people, it was not even a 2-hour shower. She had a
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah.
with Vince a lot. It was just like in a joking matter, because she's been up there for a long time. Doesn't mean you take a shower for 2 hours or something like that. Come on. It was
It's
No.
probably exaggerated.
Yeah.
Apparently it was a
Yeah,
was
by now
more
I think
like
it was
a-
confirmed from the feeds that it was
Yeah.
way blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
Of
yeah,
course.
it was apparently like a 30-minute shower with a conversation. Then Vince was telling people he was just waiting for her to get out of the room, like she wouldn't get out of the room.
Yeah.
And every person that went to talk to him about her as HOH was saying, well, you know, how rude of her. She came in here. Like everybody brought it to his attention and he didn't deny it at all. He didn't clarify it in the moment at all. He used it and put her up. That's what you do. But even Ashley said it herself. It was in the episode that she said, like, people are going to take anything. They're going to take that right now. It's week 1.
Well,
Yeah.
now there's a bit of
She knew.
And especially with Vince as an HOH, like he was not gonna make a move of his own. Like he clearly just like went with whatever was being most called on. So it was bound to happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And you could tell too. It's really, in my opinion, it's boosted Ashley's confidence because now
Oh yeah.
she feels very confident. She was from the side of, oh my gosh, I could get booted off, to like, you know, winning and all this, and
Oh yeah.
now, you know, it's really given her a boost.
Because they may be afraid to ever go after her again because they know she's capable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just hope
That's why Janelle never really saw the block, because they knew they were just going to be up if they put her up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just wonder, I hope not, you know, we'll see, but I just wonder, hopefully, if it doesn't change her sort of attitude, persona too much. It might not, but it might. I don't want her to get overly cocky, I guess is the word. I just hope that, you know, she doesn't get overly like, you know, look at me, everyone, watch out.
Well, yeah, like a little
for her to take 2-hour showers in the HOH room.
Yeah.
And even like
speaking about the showers in the Vito episode, like the veto like selection just as she was in the shower. I don't know. It was like
Oh yeah.
the coincidence. Like why?
Well, right? Like it's not much of a coincidence. On the feeds, she's actually been like dismissing Big Brother a lot. Like Big Brother will say, like, "Oh, Ashley,
Yes.
come to the room upstairs." And she'll be like, "I'm not done." And she'll keep talking
Yeah.
and keep talking, and they'll call her again, and then they'll call her again, and she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I know, I know."
But here's the thing with that now, too. I just wonder, unless we don't know or they haven't shown us, I don't know if they've always been as tolerant and understanding of others doing that type of thing. Because if I recall on other previous Big Brothers, if somebody like was constantly late or not going to the diary room at the exact moment, they'd be called out. They would show them being called out. Like, no, you have to go the minute we say or whatnot. I just hope they're giving everyone the same deference, on that
listen,
issue.
Oh yeah.
I think this was a misunderstanding. I don't think she spent that much time in the shower. So
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
it's just like it is what it is. It happened this way. It happened this way. What do you guys think about the alliance, the new alliance in the house?
Which one?
Like the heavy hitters,
Heavy hitters.
which is Rachel, Jimmy, Vince, Morgan, Zach, and Riley.
Here's the thing. Today it looks great.
Yeah.
Then when you take into the consideration like all their side alliances and the alliances they've had before that, I see like Rachel and Amy. Would Rachel pick this heavy hitters over Amy? No. Would the heavy hitters target Amy? Probably not, like out of respect for Rachel. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jimmy was completely about getting her out of the house, and I hope we get some DRs about him saying like, "Yeah, I'm friendly with her now because I noticed nobody was on my page, but I'm going to take her out later. So keep your enemies close," kind of thing. Like if I hear that from him in the diary room, it would make me so happy.
Oh yeah. Oh no, me too. That'd be interesting to hear. I hope they show some of that.
I think they were talking about today that they're gonna keep her till jury.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because she was also telling, I forget who she was talking to, but she's kind of saying like, the jury's not gonna vote for someone who already won. Wink, wink. So she's already planting the seeds to kind of not be a threat in the end game.
Yeah. I mean, that's good for her, but I mean, she's going to be a threat.
Yeah,
exactly.
We'll see if she can advise people well enough.
I mean, she may not be able to do the comps anymore, but clearly she's adjusted her game to more of a, she's trying to play the game now instead of just dominate it through comps.
That's right.
Yeah.
And whether it's successful or not is another thing, but she's doing the right things by, she's forming an alliance. She's keeping them safe week after week, even though she's not in any kind of power to, not any official power to do anything about it, but she's still keeping her people safe. Amy was a prime target to go up again. Why not?
Yes. I think she's trying out Derek's game this time around.
And of course, Rachel continues to work her magic. The longer she's in there, the more, she tries to be relatable to others and get them to talk about themselves. And, she knows what she's doing. She's got all the skills now.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you guys think about the mom squad, which is Rachel, Amy, and now they added Ashley to this one?
Yeah.
Well, Ashley's a heavy hitter, so I think that improved the mom squad immensely. If for nothing else, it's a weapon and it's a shield. It's like a 2-in-1.
Yeah,
in my eyes, because out of the three of them, I would think that they would Ashley's going to be the biggest one target out of all of them, even though Rachel Riley is Rachel Riley. I still think that.
Yeah.
And the biggest beneficiary of the whole thing is going to be Amy. Because as long as she hangs with a good group, all she's just going to do is hang in there.
Coast or whatever it is. Coast to the
Yeah.
end.
Yes, but depending on who's on power, she could again find herself on the block just because of her association with Rachel. So it's kind of a double-edged sword that really depends on who is in power and how strongly do they want to target Rachel, if at all.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if
Well, that's interesting that you mentioned that, Meow, because I happen to know who's in power. And, someone who actually mentioned that they were going to gun after Rachel, but seems to have changed their mind. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I'm just hoping that
we have to put up a spoiler alert.
Yeah, our man Jimmy has won the HOH and has come into power here, so we don't need to worry about who is in power or who should be nominated this week. Let's find Jimmy here so I can show everybody who Jimmy is.
Well, first of all, the event was about 5 different things. It was the HOH to win, and 4 others big gift, basically.
Powers.
You know, powers, and then Jimmy got the HOH, and Kelly.
He's an icon.
Yeah, Kelly's got.
He's a week 1 icon, bro.
That's right. That's right.
He's Angela.
Hey. Kelly is the one that won the first one, I think, and then Zach, and then Keanu, and missing one.
Mickey.
Mickey.
Yes.
Mickey.
Love Mickey.
Now Mickey's got the best one. Mickey told Morgan about
I love her too. She's great.
her power. So her power is very good because she has it until the jury time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And she can steal the HOH.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the HOH has the advantage to ask questions for 3 minutes to all the house guests to find out which one has the power. If he finds out who has the power, then the power doesn't exist. But if
yes.
Mickey is HOH. Quiet HOH on the background. No one knows about she exists and runs the entire week.
Except for Morgan. Morgan knows for sure.
Morgan knows.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she opens her mouth before it gets to that.
Yeah.
She has a nice bathing suit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Kelly has the veto.
Yeah, she can trigger.
She's gonna need it, so she
has to play her own competition to gain that veto, like last season.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to Keanu, it's a special one. I guess he has an advantage in the veto, and I guess we'll find out exactly when he asked to play this thing. What is it for? I think it's if you have, for example, I don't know, puzzle, you might have a list of the puzzle to create.
I see on Twitter, on X here, it says his power doubles his chance of winning the veto if he's nominated.
That's it. It's something like that.
Yeah, and apparently he already told production that he will be using it.
Yeah, it sounds like it might be a part 1 and part 2, and that he gets to skip a part or something.
Yeah, something.
So Zach is the last one. Zach is this very. I guess if you try to put him on the block, it's canceled.
Before that, D, let's go back to Morgan for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like how she's socially navigating the game. It seems like She doesn't have any enemies. Everyone wants to work with her.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to, be aligned, with her. Looks like she's in a really good spot. I don't think she's on anyone's radar at all. And she's keeping the fact that she's a D1 athlete kind of hidden, which is good. I mean,
True.
considering that, built like a brick house.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I've loved how she's been playing. I like that. Like, she definitely brings her like gamer persona a little, in the sense that like she didn't back down throughout the week in her campaign for Zay to go, even though she was getting pushback from her alliance, from Zach and from the other guys. She stood her ground. I like that she's very close with Mickey, because both of them have a very, very good social game. Like, Mickey has been also having good conversations to make sure that the votes against Zay are locked in. And like,
Nice one.
it's a power duo, and because of her athletics too, like, I see her also doing well in late game comms. So she definitely has a
this
good
is why they're part of
very
the
high in the game.
alliance, the triple threats. So
Yes.
these three are
Oh yeah, because Jimmy's there. Is the alliance still relevant? I haven't been watching.
Jimmy, Morgan, and Mickey are the triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jimmy is
Now when it comes to the Burger Boys, that's it. The Burger Boys were, it's Riley, Zach, Will, Vince, Zaya, who no longer exists in the game, and they had Ava as an addition. Now the one I'm more interested in is the James Bond. Adrian, Ava, Will, Vince, Zach, and Lauren. That's the one I like because Ava's in there. Ava, I love Ava, and my girl.
Yeah, she's great.
Lauren's in there, and I love Adrian.
And she's an original. Ava's an original.
She's hilarious. This girl is hilarious.
Yeah.
She could win the game. She knows how to play. And before she was in the background, quiet. You didn't hear her. All of a sudden, she came out of nowhere. She's all in all the conversation and everything.
Do you see her more as a social threat or a strategic threat?
Social for now. I mean, she says the right things when she's talking to people. Like, she actually, on the feeds, I think yesterday, she was getting so frustrated, saying, like, these people don't even know the game. Like, I'd rather play with people who know the game and who want to play the game. Right? It was. She's so funny. And you know who she reminds me of? My fellow BB Canada fans. Dee?
Yes.
Do you remember anyone who reminds, who she reminds you of? Winner of BB Can?
I have a blank right now.
Me too. I wish I thought of this earlier so I could get a picture of her up.
Oh, the winner of last year, you mean?
No. If you know, you know. BB Canada. What was her name?
You mentioned, Dee, that Adrian was in this group also. He's been nominated a second time now. Jimmy apparently has made his nominations already too. Spoiler alert.
Sure did.
You guys, I'm having a horrible time. My 2 draft picks that I ended up with, yeah, you guessed it, Zay and Adrian. I'm about to be going 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, you all wish you were me.
You mean Paris? Lisa, you mean Paris?
No, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Okay.
Sarah
She's a little bit like Paris, though.
A little bit. A little bit.
So just for those reasons, I'm sending my good vibes out to my boy Adrian.
Speaking of that, just to throw it
Same
in there.
here.
We're
I mean, it was a fairly easy pick to put on the block, unfortunately, because he was
You're
among the few
right.
people that voted against.
You're right, yeah.
I really hope
Yeah,
he's gonna pull through in the
I need him
veto.
to come through for me. I need him to come through for me. Come on, Adrian. I'm gonna will it.
Yes.
Well,
he put in
Jimmy
a lot of
decided
work.
to put Adrian on the block, and then he put Kelly, and he put Keanu.
Well, so far,
Oh
Adrian
yeah.
is our Pawn Star this year. He's 2 for 2.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. And it wasn't the girls like we thought it would. We had predicted. Who did we predict? I think we predicted Kelly and Amy. Maybe I'm trying to remember. Who did we think it was going to be as Pawn Stars?
I said Will, and he should have been on the block, but
Oh
he had a
yeah, that's
Bobo.
right.
He had a Bobo. That's why they kept him off the block.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
He's
though,
gonna
like Adrian,
watch.
even though
He's gonna
he
have Bobo all season.
I don't know how much he will play it up though. Like, I don't know how much like Will is like someone that would play that up too much. But what worries me about Adrian is that if he continues trying to associate himself with the bros,
Yes.
the women of the house have a lot of incentives to be like push him out of all the people on the block. So I really hope that he diversifies his social game. He tries to build actual strategic game connections outside of like the guys, because that could be his like safe like lifeline.
Well, yeah,
he needs to switch it up.
He's on the bottom of all the totem poles.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. It's a tough spot to be in. I think he can come back as long as he doesn't get on anyone's radar.
Yeah. If he can survive it now and then get head of household next time.
But first,
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I'm hanging on to my last hope here.
Okay, so I'm looking here and I see that we need to talk about someone else.
Well, there's a big fight between Rachel and Keanu. Maybe someone could talk about this.
The Rachel Keanu fight?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah,
that's a good one. Well, actually, I'm not exactly sure how it started, but I do know that the gist of it is that oh, hang on a second. Sorry.
I think it started with essentially like, you know how Rachel before the nominations she did her best to convince Vince like, why are you putting Keanu? It makes no sense for your game, whatever. And so Vince ended up putting Kelly, and then Rachel, I think she was trying like she went to Keanu to tell him essentially like Vince was like, or something about like Jimmy was vouching for you to be the pawn on the block, and he did not believe her. And then he went to Zay to basically be like, oh yeah, and she was trying to convince me and she was trying to get into my head or something along those lines. And then Rachel saw them talking and then she just sat down in the middle of the conversation, interrupting the whole vibe, and Rachel. Then confronting Zay and Keanu. But yeah,
it was a good one. And I think too, because between Rachel and Keanu, it's a strange dynamic because they want to be on each other's they don't want to be on each other's radar, but they just can't get it together. Mm-hmm. And they're not really aligned, but they just keep saying like, you're my trainer, I don't want to get rid of you. And he's like, yeah, you're not my target, I don't want to get rid of you. It was just the weirdest thing.
Yes. Yeah. And I feel like Rachel was being genuine in the beginning until she like sniffed that Keanu was not like he was not like also genuinely trying to cooperate with her, and I feel like he doesn't have a lot of other people he can go to, so it's kind of like, what are you doing?
I mean, he can totally see that Rachel and Jimmy are close now, and he knows like she was telling Keanu, no, don't do this, don't giving him advice, being on his side kind of thing, and then she would go to Jimmy, yeah, confront him, it'll be great TV, and laughing at the cameras or like giving us a look. So it's a funny thing going on there. It's like a little brother situation. Like Keanu's her little brother, but he could see that she has bigger alliances or stronger alliances with other people.
Well, doesn't Jimmy have beef with Keanu? Isn't that?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like Keanu can see that they're close now, whereas Jimmy was get Rachel out now, get Rachel out now, and he kind of befriended her instead. And I think Keanu can see that they're always all together in that group.
Well, he did find himself on the block. He is one of the other nominees that Jimmy put up as HOH.
Absolutely.
So we find Keanu and we find, excuse me, we find Keanu and we find Kelly on the block, and Adrian, our guy that we spoke about earlier, as the third person on the block. So Kelly and Adrian find themselves on the block 2 times. Adrian was a first-time nominee both weeks. Kelly was at least a replacement nominee. I don't know. What do you think, Adrian? Is he ingratiating himself with the House if he's being put up by anyone in power?
Well, the thing that I, you mean Adrian or?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, because I don't feel like Adrian has rubbed anybody really wrong.
Yeah.
Do you guys? Like, not in the way that maybe like a Keanu has, or even an Ashley or an Amy. Like, I almost feel like Adrian's just sort of a victim of circumstance.
A little.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think it's just sort of like, and especially nowadays versus other Big Brothers where you only usually had to pick 2 people. This season, it's been like 3 people, 4 people, potentially 5 people. I mean, it's getting dangerous, right? To become, to have any power or head of household or anything, because you're having to put up half the house, and then everybody's hating on you, and the only people that escape all that judgment and controversy are people that don't have to deal with it. The people not ever nominated and not ever getting anything. And, so those are going to be what I call, the middle of the road people that so far are doing that middle of the road thing, like Catherine. And, even to some extent, the name is escaping me, but, even to some extent, Morgan, and, there's another one I'm not thinking of, that, like, as long as they avoid almost sort of winning anything or being nominated for anything, they're going to be the safe ones that don't have. That's the reason why I think some of these people that I'm mentioning do not have the House hating them, because they don't have to. They're not. They're I don't want to say getting away with, but they're getting away without having to put anything out there. But if they were in a power position, they'd have to make, if they were in a power position, they'd have to make enemies too.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
well, that's
very lucky how things end up sometimes.
The yin and yang. You get to call the shot, but you have to make enemies of the people that that are affected in your decision making.
That's correct. That's true.
So, anyone else that we need that we haven't talked about yet that needs a little attention? What about Captain Willie? Didn't he join the Burger Boys? Were you talking about the Burger Boys earlier?
Yeah, he's in the Burger Boys. I think he's in a pretty good position in the game so far.
He was right now he's in a bit of a pickle because he's supposed to be with Mickey. And Mickey was kind of surprised that he voted, and he had to explain himself that he got told that they didn't have the vote to keep Amy. So I don't know how really, Mickey's going to feel about him for the next thing, because if he's easy influence, how's she going to deal with him?
Well, he was very conflicted. He was conflicted in the DR making his vote. He was
Yeah,
very.
he
I
didn't seem
know.
100% in with it.
He did
Yeah.
end up going with the Burger Boys. He voted to keep Zay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
but
he feels
Turned
better
on
in a.
Rachel.
he has a
He
final
turned on
two with
Rachel.
Mickey. You know what I mean?
The way
Yeah.
I see it is Mickey like kind of letting it slide, but like not forgetting, in the sense that she's always
Yeah.
gonna have that at the back of her mind and not
Yeah.
fully trust Will, like again, like always having that little red flag in her head, if you will.
Yeah.
But he still has a good relationship with Ava, I believe. And I think she said at some point in the feed, it's like, oh, it looks like in this vote, like our alliance might like vote in different ways, but that's okay. We can just rally in the next one. So I think for Ava, at least, it's not like that big of a deal.
Mhm.
Not sure how Morgan feels or even how close Morgan is with Willie, but yeah, for Mickey, I see her keeping an eye on him, or at the very least, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, especially since Mickey's gotten close with Rachel and Amy
Mm-hmm.
recently. I think she feels safe in a strong group of women. And then you have Will, who's like in a young guys alliance, so he kind of feels safe and secure in that young guys alliance. So I think they'll keep each other in the back of their minds, but they'll kind of
Mm-hmm.
ride with their groups throughout
True.
for as long as it lasts.
Absolutely.
Okay, but we
So what
do agree that he's in a good spot right now in this moment, and
I think so.
I do
even though he
too.
did, I mean, he did, on purpose betray Rachel. I'm pretty sure he was telling Rachel
Yes.
the whole time he's voting to
Yeah.
keep Amy,
Yeah.
and he was one of the
Yes, you're
5
correct.
that didn't.
Yeah. Good point.
So we kind
Yeah,
of drew a line. But if he's still
you
good with
did.
everyone, because they may not see him as a big threat, I suppose. But
I guess it depends on who wins the HOH next week or like the following weeks.
Yeah,
Because
I
if
think this is going to be
Rachel
a
wins
crucial
HOH, for example,
week.
I see her potentially like having him as like a pawn in the back burner if she needs extra nominees.
Like asking him if he would do it. Yeah.
well, and it would be justified, right? Because
Mhm.
he said to her, I will vote to keep Amy," and he did not.
Exactly.
Okay, another person that we haven't quite talked enough about yet that maybe deserves a little something is Lauren. Let's bring her up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
Lauren is
what has she done in
very
this week
close.
here? I guess she's socially navigating the house.
Yeah,
What do
she's
you
very
think?
Yeah.
close with Morgan and Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then some people in the house have started to get jealous of that, I guess, in a way, because you have to make move on people. That's the way the game works, right? And it looks like Ashley is going to try to make a move on Morgan and Catherine and the other one because she wants Zach on her side.
Yes.
So by doing so, she'll be with Amy, Rachel, Riley, Ava, and Zach, which will
Mhm.
be a good group. So
Amy
I
in
think
her interview talked about an all women's alliance, and it looks like it's happening.
yeah,
it
but
seems
now
like-
there's
Minus
Zach
Riley.
in this one and Riley.
Yeah,
Zach
minus
and
Riley.
Riley's in there,
yeah.
so that's not an all woman.
I don't think they're really in there.
We'll see.
They're
But it's kind of
expendable,
strange
I'm
because
sure.
Riley's really attached to the hip to Catherine. He loves her so much, so I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see.
Well, that's
It's
yeah.
a good plan.
That's what they said. They wanted to take Catherine away from Riley and keep Zach to themselves.
Yeah, and get rid of Morgan.
Get rid of Morgan
So,
to get him closer.
Wow.
Yeah, because
That's what
I don't like-
Ashley was saying.
I don't
Ashley
like-
was
that's a
saying
lot
this.
to do. It's
Yeah.
a lot, but it would be a great move. It happens. Great
Yeah.
move.
And if Ashley can take the credit for that, she just like stepped up another couple rungs on the
Yeah.
ladder.
Zoom her up
Kudos.
the ladder, yeah.
I've also heard a little bit about the whole Morgan, Zach, Lauren, like crush triangle kind of something. Like it's common knowledge that Zach has a crush on Lauren,
Mhm.
and Morgan seems to have a little crush on Zach, and she seems to have a little something against not against Lauren, but she's like like I don't want Zach to be distracted with her. But I don't think Lauren actually really like cares a lot about like that potential showmans beyond like how
Yeah, I
it's going to
think you're
benefit
right.
her in her game.
Yeah.
And I do like
Exactly.
that she seems to have her head in the game, like to
Yeah.
some extent. So,
Yeah.
and to go back to the idea of the women's alliance, like from how I'm seeing it, and from how I'm hoping kind of it's gonna work, is that even though like the women seem to have like slightly like different alliances, like you have the Mickey Morgan, you have the Ashley, Amy, Rachel, you have Ava with some of the guys as well. I feel like Ava's a little like in different groups here and there, like everyone loves her. But even though they're in like
What do you
different
mean?
groups, like it still feels like most of the women are sort of like looking out for each other to an extent in the game, which
Yeah.
I appreciate.
They're definitely not gunning for each other like they
No.
do sometimes. So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
So there's another thing that happened during the HOH competition. Jimmy tried to throw the HOH to Rachel, and I guess Vince and Lauren uh, did not like that at all.
Oh,
So
no
that
way.
could be,
Right, D.
and it's when you try to do something and you just say you're showing your cards, that Jimmy
That's what I
did
mean.
not a big fan of Rachel from the beginning, and now he's a big fan of Rachel. That could just get him in trouble for later with the other
Mhm.
Do you
Yeah,
suspect
people.
production?
I do.
Could
You
be.
can
Big
finish your
Dun,
sentence.
dun,
yeah.
dun.
Um,
Conspiracy theory.
well, we'll still see.
Right.
So
Yeah, because to have the mindset of we need to get, because everybody has that mindset, right? If there's ever a returning player, we have to get them out.
And
But
it
it
never
seems like in
happens.
every show, everywhere, every time, it seems like that never comes to fruition. It seems like there's
Well,
always,
they made sure of it. Well, I was kind of angry because they made sure of that this time because I really do think there was a strong feeling of at least so going up on the block for death, and then PB production took that away from us because they go, "Oh, she's just gonna be a have-not. You can't touch her."
Oh,
And
they
so,
do
of
that with
course,
all the returnees. They kind of promise them safety in the
yes,
beginning, like the friendship bracelets and all that stuff. I mean, the
sure.
friendship
yeah,
bracelet,
because once
right?
they
And I think too
and
that
it's
it's
easy to see how they
I mean, but at least
keep
Rachel got
going.
punished in exchange for her safety.
and
Paul got
yeah,
rewarded for his safety, so it was kind of
that's true. But they also planted, and I will say planted, come for me, but they planted Amy as this accomplice.
oh yeah,
And knowing Amy
Uh-huh.
and Rachel are very similar in a sense that they are both moms, they are both in the same age bracket, they both have a big personality. Like, I think they
sure.
kind of, and obviously, Amy knew going into the game that she wasn't in the game yet. So I
Yeah.
don't know, not to say that they set it all up, but I think it's just
Was Amy a super fan or a fan? Do you remember?
Amy. Uh,
no, I don't think
Because
so.
if she already
Definitely a
knew
fan for Amy.
about or who Rachel Riley was, then that also gives her some strategy points. I think because it's
Well,
well, I don't even think
it's a
she
good move for
mentioned.
Amy.
I don't think she mentioned in her intros if
No,
she was
she's
aware.
not. She's not.
Well,
They
I'm
Oh,
going.
mentioned
okay.
it
So
already.
she's definitely. I think she might be a recruit because she didn't really talk about the game, being interested in the game, a big fan of the game. She just talked about Girls Alliance, Girls Alliance. I want to make
She
big
did talk about
moves.
that, and she's
Well,
making it happen.
even going back to the co-conspirator thing, how that influenced things. It also influenced how Zay ended up on the block.
On the block, yeah.
I mean, I know he's gone, but how he ended up on the block was that everyone was putting into the head of household's, mind that, that Zay was the co-conspirator. And so Zay was just sort of the result of that. He's on the block not knowing how he got there.
Yeah.
True. That was a
You
big
know?
factor.
So that was like, and then of course he would be an easy target in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But
For sure. For sure.
So you guys think about the
It's just-
mastermind that went to the house and no one noticed him.
Oh my goodness. I know,
I think
right?
he was really there. He must have been an edit, right? Like, ain't no way he was
Yeah.
actually a person like going in and like walking and staring into the sleeping house
Right?
guest without
Thank you,
nobody
Meow.
noticing. Like,
I agree.
You
Yes.
think, but you
I
know what?
agree.
There's some whisper in the house about them acknowledging that they, could he come into the house? That was just on today's feeds. So who
Oh,
knows? Maybe
wow.
someone
Okay.
did see a glimpse of something in theirs when they were awake, half awake. Maybe someone heard things. Well, I mean, they're hearing things all night. Those productions moving around constantly. But I think somebody might
Yeah,
have
sure.
seen something. That's just my speculation. I haven't heard anyone say that.
No, you're right. You're right.
mhm.
And it's cool.
Okay, I
And
guess
you know,
we got our big guy Zach. Was there something else there, Lisa?
oh no, go ahead.
We got our guy Zach. Anybody want anything to say about Zach?
Well, he's
Anything?
definitely
Anyone?
in a
Anyone?
good position still. He has like a lot of powers in his pockets. Like he has
Mhm.
He does.
the veto, like the $10,000 veto that he got. I think he got the other
Yeah,
power as well, like
yes.
these
Oh,
HOH
yeah.
competitions. So to me, he's extra safe, and he will most likely make it to jury.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so too. I mean, a lot of people
Yeah.
trust him, so that's a good thing.
Well, that's true too. He has gained a lot of trust.
Yeah, and if they don't
Yeah.
they trust him enough to want to separate him from people to get him on their side, and so people are kind of
Yes.
pushing and pulling for
Yes.
him. I mean, if he stays on the same path with the same demeanor and the same friendliness and lack of annoyingness, I think he can definitely get to jury. And
Okay, I
then
mean,
he's gonna
yeah,
have to pull out comp wins like crazy. Like he's gonna have to Kevin Martin his way to the end there.
he's got 4 weeks of safety pre-jury.
Say that again.
Isn't that true that he has 2 weeks of guaranteed safety pre-jury? His
Yeah.
10,000
Essentially.
his 10,000 is one, and then his power is a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and there's probably only like 3 or 4 more to go before we hit jury at 9, I would suppose. Or
Yeah.
no, they had
Not long.
15 this year. So never mind that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, but I still think he's in a good spot because either
He's in an
I think,
excellent spot.
or one of his allies, if he's able to keep or secure his allies,
Yeah.
will keep or maintain some power control or dynamic in the house to keep him and the other people in his alliance safe.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine. So yeah, I see him making it to degree also. Is he Zach or is he Matt 2.0? Has he been able to shake that yet? Is he shaking that or is he Zach now? I mean, he's definitely more accomplished than Matt ever was in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think he's Zach. Like I don't see that many parallels to Matt anymore. Like
Well, we can't exactly compare because Angela's the missing factor here. But
nice.
Yeah, because this dude has pretty good eyes.
Sure
So,
enough.
there's
Yeah.
no craziness at all.
he had a thyroid problem. Leave him
that's
alone.
what it was. Sure it was. Okay.
Nothing
That was
crazy
just too
about
iconic
these
from
eyes.
Angela.
Yeah. Well, the thing
Quiet,
too.
she might show up.
Oh God, just say her name 3 times. Yes.
Yeah,
Zach,
we're
I think he's in
channeling
like
Angela God.
yeah, right. Well, like I was saying before, I think he is positioned really well because he has alliances that are in different alliances. So like him and Morgan
Well,
are
that's
close.
true.
Morgan and Mickey are close. Mickey and Rachel and Ava are close. He's got this like kind of a web of I'll look out for you thing. So I'm happy about that.
True.
Oh yeah, I think he's got a lot of padding sort of on all ends as far as protecting himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Anybody want to talk about anything that they have as far as coming up or predictions for their favorite people? Does anybody want to talk about who who their draft picks are, or who they have, or who they're rooting for, and maybe a little something about them.
Yeah, sure. And we can say a couple
Yeah, go ahead,
spoilers.
Lisa, and get us started, please, if you would.
Yeah, how about if I get mine out of the way? So my two draft picks, I actually can't complain right now because they are scoring me a ton of casino chips here. But I have Jimmy and Zach. Oh, actually, funny side note. I think Ava was talking about people in the house with a couple of people, and she accidentally called Zach Matt.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
That was funny.
And
Oh,
check out her X account for that post. That was too funny. Okay, that's it for me. And for the audience who doesn't know, last year my draft pick was Matt. So there's a story for you. Okay, so who's next?
Okay, so that does sound pretty powerful with a Zach and Jimmy combination there.
Oh,
Watch
yeah, you had
out.
good picks.
Yeah,
Watch
and
out.
and they both are in pretty good shape. I think Jimmy might be in trouble though when you bring that much attention to yourself, when you're that much in need of being an icon or remembered throughout history and all that stuff. It's you're gonna sacrifice your safety to try to get that kind of iconic status.
Of
I
course.
believe,
So as
especially on your first go around.
Yeah, so as
Oh my
much as I
God.
hate I hate to say it, but thank God he's friends with Rachel for now.
For now,
Thank
Right.
yeah.
God
It's
he
gonna
flipped
happen.
that
Yeah.
switch.
Do,
Yeah,
do
that
you
was
see that? Do you see that lasting? I don't know.
no, but for now it's okay.
Sure enough.
I will say though, if Keanu doesn't leave this week and he stays for a couple more weeks, I think people will just let Jimmy pass, just because they know that he's gunning for Keanu.
Oh, that's true.
That is true. And Keanu is no slouch, I don't think, as far as I mean, he's shown me that
Mm-hmm.
he's more than just a piece of muscle.
Yeah.
He thinks, and he's got a mind, and he's thinking about the game, and he's I mean, to me anyway, it may not be up on those elite levels, but I don't even
He's
know
playing
how
for
much of
sure,
a
yeah.
fan he is. But yeah, he's into it, especially when he was feeling attacked, and I think he handled it the right way too by coming to him and let's not do telephone, man. Let's just squash this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could handle it any better than he did. So
I just
So is
think
he more than
he
is
went
he more
too
than just a
far.
pretty face?
in this situation, I'd say so, but
Well, he did mention in his intro that he wanted to play like Enzo.
oh gosh. Okay. All right. Well, I guess he is doing that. I mean, I guess he's doing that. Sure.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Meow. Tell us who your two people are and what you think of their chances and what they've done so far in the game.
So my picks were Ashley and Vince.
Ooh.
So yeah, like Vince won HOH, but I can't really give him credit points for what he did because he technically didn't really want to do it in the first place. Like he really just
Yeah.
played by ear by what everybody was telling him. He let the house do the votes. He barely did any campaigning. He was just swayed left and right and tried to keep his um appearances of like, yes, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I did want this outcome, but I don't know. It's the kind of player that maybe shouldn't have had the power so early on, if at
Oh
all,
yeah.
because he doesn't feel like someone ready to like make the hard decisions, get the blood on his hands, and live with like the consequences of like putting people on the block and stuff. So I mean,
Yes.
I don't think that people are looking at him precisely because he, even though he's the HOH, he faded into the background. So I think he should be good as long as he keeps laying low. But I don't know how long that could last for him if he doesn't like start actually like building relationships and play like beyond the I'm just gonna play to not anger anybody. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
for Vince. And for Ashley, um I do want her to get a little bit more of self-awareness, but it reassures me a lot that she won that veto. She really, really needed it.
Yes,
And
I
that she
agree.
proved that she can win comps. It definitely puts it into the mind of people like, don't come after me because I'll
Yep.
put myself out and I will, like, if I win HOH,
Remember.
you're gonna be on the
Yeah.
block. So yeah, like it kind of insulates her from being a de facto pawn or pick for the
Yep.
block. So she should be safe for a while, and she does have good connections. Having Rachel as an ally for now
I
should
agree with
definitely
that.
be in her favor. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful despite everything.
Yeah, when you said Vince and Ashley, I mean that right out the bat, they won the HOH and veto. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, as far as comps go, anyway, you've got two real competitors out there, and you know, I think Vince probably didn't set himself up as well as he should have in his first HOH, but you know that first OHOH it's tough for everybody. You
So
know,
it's a little
only the
messy.
very
Yeah,
best
yeah.
of the best have navigated that responsibility in a positive way. Derek Levasseur is one that comes to mind that really handled it extremely well in his
Oh yeah.
season. But anyway, that's actually very good. I think I love your picks, Meow. I hope they do well, and so far so good. D, I need to know who you have on your team.
Okay, well, I picked Catherine as my first pick.
Ooh.
The 1st
Mhm.
week I was like snoring because I didn't know where she was. I looked for her and I couldn't find her, miles away. She's down there somewhere. Oh, there she is. She's the blonde girl in the back looking at everybody but not doing nothing but staring.
Yeah.
And she said
Okay,
she
you're a
wanted to play
big
that
fan of
kind of game,
Catherine.
sit back. She wants to sit back and wait, but don't sit back too much. You're gonna end up getting out of the house. You might lose your key and then
I mean,
they'll put it under
if
the
nobody
rug and
knows who
then
you
you'll be
are,
out the
D, you're
door.
safe. If nobody knows who you are, you're
Yeah,
safe,
well,
right?
Mhm.
you need to
Yeah.
put a little bit of something, not just be part of the decor. You know what I mean? I don't want to be furniture. I wanted her to move around a little, entertain me a little. She's part of my pit, and I want to
Okay,
see
well,
her talk
she's
a little
eye
bit
candy.
more. And then now she's started to talk with Lauren, and I like her a little bit more. Now she's involving herself a little bit enough that some people want to get rid of her now.
Oh,
So see,
well, who's that
last year
second
my
pick of yours?
pick was Tikor and Timo, and for some reason, my pick this year are together again. Catherine is with Lauren, so this
Oh,
is good
Lauren
for
is
me.
your other pick. Okay.
Yeah, Lauren is she's part of the Bond, James Bond
Oh, the
alliance.
James Bond. Ooh,
So she could
how
keep
fancy.
Catherine around, and I think she's very tight with Catherine right now. So I'm okay because Lauren knows what she's doing. She's just picking at Jack. Hi Zach, but I'm here to play the game, not to play with you. So I want her to keep her head in the game. That's exactly the kind of why I picked her.
Do,
Well, I
do you
know
like your
she's
picks? Do you like your picks, D?
Oh, I love my picks. I love my picks.
Okay, very good.
Better than
I know
last
that
year.
yeah, right. I see on the feeds tonight that Ashley, Catherine, and Jimmy are having talks about Rachel and hearing that she needs to be
Oh,
strong in comps. So I like that Catherine's
Oh,
that's
kind of
good.
sitting with those three.
That's good.
voila.
Yeah.
She's waking up.
That's excellent.
Colleen,
And the
I
other
want to know
pick?
about who you have on your picks.
Oh,
Who do you
yeah,
pick?
well, because mine are nothing to celebrate, really. But,
Are they?
Aw.
well,
We'll be the judge of that.
I had Catherine as my first pick, but didn't end up with her. So I ended up with well, I don't know, because jury's still out on Catherine Henry anyway, so I might not be too upset about that. But we'll see. So I ended up with my second pick. My second pick was Zay.
Zay,
Who knew that
he's
there would be this co-conspirator thing? Well, in my mind, through no fault of his own, but well, his own fault for not winning the whatever the AI
Blockbuster.
arena is called now.
Or the veto.
Or the veto, yeah.
Buster, the whatever Buster. Booty Buster. I don't know.
He's the bun. The Burger Boys. He was the bun.
He was the bun. Yeah, that's right.
So he's gone, and
Okay, so
I should
who
actually.
was your first pick? Who was your first pick?
Well, my first pick was Catherine, but
Catherine and Zay.
yeah.
What a winning combo, bro.
I know, right? So now my other person that I ended up with, which I think was actually my fourth pick, because I had my third pick, I think was Keanu. I think it was Keanu, if I recall. But anyways, I ended up with Adrian as my other one. And so Adrian's kind of iffy, right? You know, he was coming in hot, and I think nobody really probably liked him too much. I think he's getting better at this game. Yeah. So I got to put all my hope behind Adrian, but he got to survive the block. So we'll see. Again. Do I get extra points if he does?
Well, that's debatable.
Don't forget, we have to win enough.
And we're doing that tomorrow night. So
okay, good. Okay, cool.
Colleen, don't forget tomorrow night we get to pick an extra player.
I was just
good. I get to pick. Okay, cool.
Because Zay has left the building, you get to pick from one of the undrafted players that remain. Anybody you want to replace Zay as your competitor. And you have the knowledge of knowing how they are week one and how they already have ingratiated themselves in the house. Let's review who those undrafted players are then. Let me tell you who my two are first. And then we'll go over the undrafted players, and then we'll wrap this up by you picking someone to replace your missing Zay.
But what I was going to say real quick, what I was going to say real quick is what's happened. Now I have unlocked a secret superpower, you guys. So this could work in my favor. Let's go.
Okay, so the two players that I have on my draft is Morgan and Ava, and I'm
those are good. I think those are good.
Both of my people, I think they're both in good positions. They're safe. Morgan is probably in a really good spot. I think she's not only capable of getting herself out of jams in a competition sense, but she hasn't even had to do that yet. She's already ingratiated herself socially with like everyone. I don't think there's anyone that has a bad thing to say about Morgan. Thank you. And Ava, I mean, she may have been a little odd and needed to ingratiate herself a bit more with the group, but I think she adapted very well, and I think it has a lot to do with where she's from and what she does, which is perform out in public in New York City every day. And you know, that skill is something that even when you're kind of an oddball like Ava, you can absolutely ingratiate yourself, and you can do it with all kinds of different people. You've met all kinds of different people. So I think that those outside of the house skills are really translating for her well in the house, and I think she's just going to get stronger as the game goes on. Both of my picks are. They may not be earning much points now as far as comps go, but socially, I think they're really kicking ass. And I also think that in some ways, maybe strategically, we'll have to see how that plays out still. Anybody have any thoughts on my people? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, love
I did too. I think you got excellent chances there, Ed.
Yeah, and I was the last pick in our draft too. So,
oh, that's right. That's exactly right.
So, with that being said, who do we have left that was not drafted? So that way we
I got the answer for that.
So that way we know who Colleen has to pick from. Go ahead, Dee.
Oh, well, but first, hang on. But first. Chembara has entered the building. But for the first thing we have to do before Colleen can choose is we have 6 unchosen, unspoken for players in our draft.
Seven.
7?
Oh yeah.
Yes, 7. Yeah, 7. Okay,
yeah, 7.
Yes, that's right, 7. I'm so sorry about that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have a random draw so that each of us can choose an extra player in our draft picks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And from there, we'll have 2 leftover players. So we'll only
And that's
have,
the one she picks from.
So
yeah.
we give Colleen the first pick so that she's up to 2 with the rest of us, and then we do our random draw from there, I would imagine.
Oh, I thought
No,
we
we
were
do a
going to do
random
the other way
draw
around
first.
to
Okay.
omit
The random draw
all the
first.
available players. But I see what you're saying. We can talk business tomorrow. But anyway, that list would consist of Amy, Riley, Will, Kelly, Keanu, Nikki, and Rachel.
Oh,
So they're all unspoken for at the moment. So we get a
okay.
bonus.
I only
We're gonna
hear
do
like
the
a name or two that I might be interested in, so I hope that I'm able to get
Hey,
the one I
Lisa,
like
can you
where I
say
have a
can you
good
say those
position.
one more time? Can you say those one more time?
One more time? Sure.
Yeah,
Amy.
please. Thank you.
No problem.
Yes.
Amy, Riley, Will, Kelly, Keanu, Nikki, and Rachel.
Okay.
And of course, you wouldn't get any points that they've already accumulated. You would only get points like going
Right.
forward from what they
Of
have.
Of course. Got it.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
We're getting locked in, everybody.
Okay. Locked
We're
in.
locking our players.
Locked and
We're
loaded.
locking in our bets. Oh, this is a good weekend.
It should
Oh,
be.
yes.
Definitely.
Fun.
So I guess we'll be firing this up tomorrow night at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for
All right.
our next episode of Locked In.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
take our draft picks. Colleen will get her second. We'll all get our
Woohoo!
third. Yep. And then we'll figure out how and debate how we're going to distribute the points for each of the 3 disciplines of comps, social, and strategic. And
Okay.
it's just going to be a good time. We're just going to debate each of our players, try to advocate for them to get as many points as possible so that we can use them to gamble in our casino.
Sounds
like a
good,
plan.
Ed.
Excellent. Well,
I
we're
like
looking
it.
forward to having all of you in the audience come back and see us. And panelists, it was a pleasure tonight. I think we did pretty
Thanks.
well.
You too, Ed. Thank
Anybody
you.
have anything to plug on the way out? Lisa, you want to plug anything?
Oh, heck yeah. You guys got to check out our social media. We are Locked In Reality TV on X and on Instagram. Currently posting live during the episodes, and in between episodes, we're sharing other people's posts of the live feeds to try to keep everybody up to date. So come check us out there. We're getting better at it as we go. I am trying my best. So we keep everybody posted. But yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel.
And this is making for a good, fun summer. I like it.
I agree.
All right. Anyone else? Anything else to plug? Anything else to say?
Just one appreciation for Rachel's deathly stare to Zay during her Spanish speech.
Definitely.
It was great. It was great.
Woo-hoo. That was a classic. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hope people come and see our show and enjoy the same way we do. And I'm really proud of everyone in our
Yeah,
show.
go and say goodnight
Come
to
and see us.
Cheryl. Say thanks
Come
to
and see us and enjoy.
Yes.
We're straight up, down to
You're
earth,
killing me
and
with
we say
that.
it as it is. Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Rachel definitely was not. She was not happy with that at all.
There it is.
At all.
Yeah.
It was
So,
so cute.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Dun, dun,
got one more thing.
dun.
Covered
Until
in
next
your
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I am the most
First
dominant,
reaction, yeah, do that.
masterful, and strategic
No.
player in this house.
Put that in there, Ed.
Just in case anybody needed a refresher.
Oh, I loved it. I
Just
loved
in
it.
case why you didn't know my fingers there.
I'm good. I'm never.
Yeah, well,
That's my face
that's
right
Mad
now.
Rachel.
That's right.
Zay made
You
her
want to see Matt
unhappy.
D?
Okay, well,
You
thanks
want to see
everyone
Matt
for
D? I'll
joining
take a
us.
picture right now.
We can see it. It's your profile picture.
Wait, we need to shove that profile picture closer to Rachel's face.
Uh-oh.
And she's unamused Rachel.
No.
That's for sure.
Tune in for more of this
PG-13.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, tune in for more of this.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Say good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.